Hello everyone, today we're going to be reacting to Linkin Park's newest song. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm really curious of like what they're gonna do with this one. It's called the Emptiness Machine, and I already like the title. It's given Linkin Park. I like it a lot. Now, disclosure, I'm not like the biggest Linkin Park fan. Like, I don't know everything in their discography. I don't like, I'm not like #1 fan. Like, I know everything. I just enjoy listening to some of their songs and some of their music. So I'm just gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on what I think about it and how it might be my thing or might be not my thing. So if you would like me to react to any other music, please leave it in the comments below. Okay, here we go, the Emptiness Machine.
Sharpen with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed.
That's nice.
Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
So this all just sounds like Linkin Park to me, like they have a certain sound. I like it. Okay, woman. The rasp. Her vocals are amazing. Hello. They still have like that like perfect rasp that like Chester had, and I love it. And like I feel like you don't get female vocalists like that often these days, especially with like that much rasp and that much oomph. Like, oh, I love that so much. I love that's so cool. That's actually so cool. Yeah, that's cool. This is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's actually that is actually crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. Okay. All right. There's so much to unpack. Her voice, love it. It still has the raspiness that Chester's had, and it still has the power and the oomph to kind of like deliver the lyrics, and I love it. It's so cool. Now I have listened to this song before, and the reason I'm making this video is kind of for the fact that when I watched the live thing, the amount of like comments on like, oh, her voice is awful type thing, or like, it's just a cover band. Now hear me out, guys, hear me out, right? If we're looking for a replacement for Chester, I feel like she is the one to go for, because that was amazing. That was still very much Linkin Park. It still had the kind of the flow, the sound, like the stops with the kind of still kind of like technology type sound. I don't know if you know what I mean by that. I don't really make sense. It makes sense in my head though, but like the kind of like the techie sound, it's not just all guitars and bass and drums, and you know.
I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed.
That's beautiful.
Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be.
Give up who I am for what you wanted me to be. That's giving. You've given all yourself to something, and they've just fucked you over, basically.
Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
And I love kind of like how the video's set up and how everyone's kind of all set, like distorted. Like it gives the emptiness machine as in like kind of your reality's distorted because you've given your all to this one thing, and it's kind of been, you're not receiving that back, you're not getting any of that back, and yeah, it reflects how distorted and how kind of lost you feel. Right, we're gonna pick out a couple songs from here. I think the Emptiness Machine is the one that they open up with. We're just gonna see how her voice does live.
'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already put me in. Already under my skin.
Okay, harmonies.
I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open to what I won't say. Falling for the promises, the emptiness machine.
This song's really catchy. Like what? Okay, now that live, absolutely phenomenal. That was so good. That was great. Okay, so we're gonna listen to some of the more popular songs live.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Emily Armstrong. Make some.
Emily Armstrong. We love Emily. I'm an Emily Armstrong. Love her right now. Here is the live version of Numb.
Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you.
She's absolutely killing it.
And every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
And every second I waste is more than I can take. I become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so dark, so much far away. All I want out there is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I'm the end of failing too. But I know you were just like they were someone disappointed in you.
Nice! 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 The high note. The screaming.
Less like you. And I know I'm the end of failing too.
That's amazing.
But I know you were just like they were someone disappointed in you.
She's like, I need to recover from that. That's amazing. That's actually amazing, dude. That is amazing. Okay, so Numb. Again, I really like it. I think it's really fucking cool. I already know what some people are gonna say. It's a cover band now. No one will ever replace Chester. It's ridiculous how they've gotten a female vocalist now. No one will ever replace Chester. That is one thing agreed. Linkin Park is still Linkin Park though. They're just moving on. It's the same thing as, you know, going from one album to the next. They've always changed their sound a lot, you know, from like the One More Light album, for instance. The amount of backlash that they got for One More Light was crazy. You know, people were like, this isn't like, you know, they're turning pop. Like, why are they turning pop? They're trying to be mainstream. But like, at the end of the day, music progresses. Music changes. People change in what they like in music. And, you know, for a musician to be stuck in kind of one genre, I think is really stupid. And I think these days genres are more kind of blending together rather than being one thing, and people aren't really sectioned into one genre these days. And I think that's cool. I like that. I like that freedom for people, because it's kind of like, you don't know what to expect like for the next album, and I think that's really cool. But one thing that does stay consistent with Linkin Park is that it always sounds like Linkin Park. It always has the sound of Linkin Park, and I think that is incredibly unique and amazing for a band to kind of keep that sound even when switching or bringing in so many different genres and influences from different places. Looking through like the YouTube comments, like on the live bit anyway, infuriated me. There was someone that I knew who was actually talking about this, and they were saying how Emily sucks and like this is so bad, they're like a cover band now, and that I'm gonna have to completely disagree with. Because the name of the album is literally From Zero. It's called From Zero. Now obviously no one is going to fill Chester's boots. He is legendary in terms of his voice, how he sings, and the songs that he wrote. But at the end of the day, if Linkin Park want to go on, then they can go on with the same name. Yes, it's not the same lead singer, and yes, for a lot of people that will not be the same at all. But you still have the rest of the band there. And with Emily, who is filling in as lead singer, I think honestly is the best way to move. It very much still is Linkin Park, just with someone different. Now you'll see what I mean, as in like they've changed up a bit of the songs. A lot of people don't like the changing up of the songs in terms of the song has changed key because there's a different person singing. I did this a lot with all my covers. I will change the key of a song so it suits my voice, because a lot of the songs that I listen to are normally sang by men, which aren't really in the pitch that suits my voice the best. So I will change it up and make that cover my own. And I kind of like that is what Linkin Park are doing now. Like, they're changing up the original song to make it their own. Even though it is their own song, it changes it makes it special, it makes it unique, and I will always appreciate a band doing that. It's like when you're listening to things live at a concert compared to the actual album, a lot of things change in between there for a lot of bands. And sometimes I really prefer the live version more than the studio version, because it's so raw and so unique, and I like that sort of thing. A lot of people don't, and to that I say, just go listen to the studio album. Why are you listening to it live? Just saying. But my thoughts on Emily Armstrong is that I think she's amazing. I think what she's doing right now is crazy and honestly incredibly brave. Filling in the lead singer of Linkin Park is incredibly hard to do, and I think that she's doing an amazing job, and I honestly cannot wait to listen to the new album and the new singles that they release, and I think it's going to be something really good. I really like that it's called From Zero, because it's kind of like they're building up, they're starting from the bottom again in terms of, you know, they're restarting. You know, this is the new Linkin Park, you know, there's Linkin Park how it was, and now this is Linkin Park now, and I think that is amazing, and I think that's crazy how a band can do that. I think choosing Emily for Linkin Park is honestly a really big step in terms of like for women in heavier music, because you don't really see that many women being able to sing like her who are big, and Linkin Park are big, and for her to be there and get that exposure, I think that is amazing, and I think that'll open a lot of doors for maybe a lot of women who want to do the same thing, who are maybe too scared to do the same thing, or kind of not really getting the attention. Maybe this will kind of bring more light to, hey, women can sing like this too, or they can be rock stars, they can, you know, be in heavier genres of music that isn't pop. For me personally, I'm a massive fan of rock, and I like me some metal and kind of the more heavier genres. You know, my walls are covered in bands that are full of men. I don't really listen to female vocalists, and I think that that's really sad. You know, there's a couple of female vocalists that I listen to, such as Melanie Martinez, but she's not very heavy per instance. Someone that I do really like is Jasmine Bean. I think that they are amazing. I really love the first album and their second album, to be honest. I just love the direction that they're going in general. And listening to bands like Hole or Bikini Kill, you know, I think that this kind of all links with that, with the whole women in heavier music. I really like it. It really makes me excited, and I'm really excited for what's to come next for Linkin Park. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone it is for you. And yeah, thank you for clicking on this video. Yeah, goodbye.